Okay, good morning.
How you doing, sir?
Good, thank you. All right, let's start off. Share with us your name, your age, and what position you play.
My name is Kyle Lewis, age 23. I play the point guard.
And what college did you go to?
I went to Ave Maria University.
South Florida.
Yes, sir.
Graduate?
Naples. Yes, sir. Graduated 2013.
Good. What are you presently doing?
Presently working as a supervisor in valet and training in my off time.
Good. In college, do you recall what your final GPA was?
Final GPA was a 2.8, I believe.
And I'm sure you had a lot of great experiences. What's your favorite memory of college basketball?
Hitting the game winner in the semifinal game.
That would do it. Do you have a family, married, kids?
I have a 16-month-old daughter and beautiful fiance.
Okay, great. If you were to get actually signed this weekend, what do you think a team would want from you?
They would want me to bring energy and high energy and high motor to the game.
Good. I want you to think back for a sec when you were in college, and we're going to make believe that your best teammate is sitting next to you. And I've asked him to describe 3 personality traits positive personality traits about you. What do you think he would say?
Hard worker, dedicated, and a great teammate.
Okay, and if I asked him to be constructively critical, what do you think he'd say? One thing.
Try to be a little less hard on my teammates sometimes.
All right, and to a team overseas, what would you bring?
I can bring intensity, scoring, and great passing, and help facilitate the ball and great defense.
Good. Adaptability is a real key. You got to be adaptable playing basketball overseas. Can you think of a scenario in basketball that you had to be adaptable?
Yes, sir. I wanted to play point guard my senior year, but my coach said he needed me more on the wing to help assist with scoring, so I took a lesser role on the wing just to help score.
Okay. Again, talking about going overseas, do you have a current passport?
Yes, sir, I do.
So you're good to go.
Yes, sir.
How did you happen to hear about this event?
I met Dave when I was a junior at Ave Maria, and I happened to contact him just a few weeks ago asking if he knew of any availabilities. He told me about this camp, and I was eager to show up.
Okay, great. Okay, well, you know the conditioning is critical. From a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being high, where would you rate yourself in conditioning?
My conditioning, most likely a 7, because I know I can get better and do better.
All right. Do you have any specific message for a possible team overseas?
All I'm asking for is a shot. Just give me a shot and I'll prove that I deserve to be on your roster.
Coach Baker mentioned earlier this morning about the academic possibilities. Are you interested in that at all?
Yes, sir. I have a degree in business and administration.
So you might be interested in earning your master's over there and
yes,
playing?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Good job. Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Good morning. Good morning.
All right. Share with us your name, age, and position.
My name is Marcus McDaniel. I'm 25 years old and I play shooting guard position.
Okay, what college you go to?
I went to Payne College out of Augusta, Georgia.
Did you graduate?
2011.
And what are you presently doing?
I currently coach AAU basketball out of Atlanta for Top Notch Basketball Club. I'm also a youth counselor out of Agave Community Center, and I'm working on my own business as well.
Good for you. Going back to college for a second, do you remember what your final GPA was?
My final GPA was 2.89.
I'm sure in school you had a lot of great memories. What's your favorite memory of college basketball?
My favorite memory would be my senior night game when I scored 33 points, about 8 rebounds. That was probably my most fun.
Great. And off the court, you have family, you married, you have children?
I know I'm currently single. Both of my parents are in Augusta, Georgia as well. My dad is actually here supporting me. And I have huge family support. And I have one older brother. And that's about it.
Good. If perchance you were signed by a team this weekend, what do you think they'd want from you?
I think they would want a lot of hard work. I think they would really see my dedication, not just on the court, but also off the court. I'm ready to represent the team well. As far as my personality, my charisma, and I think I have a lot of dedication to provide to any basketball club.
Good. Let's be a little bit hypothetical. We're going to make believe that your best teammate in college is sitting right next to you. And I've asked him to name 3 positive personality traits about you, what do you think he would say?
I think my number one would be always encouraging, always looking to find different ways to pick my teammates back up. Maybe if they had a bad game or something like that. Always pushing them to work. I think that would be my second best attribute. And I think I'm a great roommate. I think I'm a great locker room guy. I think I'm just come with a lot of positive energy. I think I really want to feed off my teammates well. So I think I would really just push my teammates to be better basketball players, but overall better men.
Good. All right. Same best teammate sitting next to you.
Okay.
And now I'm asking him to be constructively critical. One thing. What do you think he might say?
Right now, I think that he would say maybe my energy can maybe be a bit intimidating at times. I know I come with a lot of energy, a lot of focus, but different guys and different teammates respond differently. So I have to be able to determine which teammate can respond the right way to certain criticism.
Okay, good. And players playing overseas have to be adaptable for sure.
Right.
Can you think of a scenario in basketball where you had to be adaptable?
Cold weather. Being from the South, I'm used to the hot, but like here in Florida, I'm used to the warm weather. I would have to really adjust to wherever the climate is usually cold.
Okay. And you're good to go. Do you have a current passport?
I do.
Okay. Conditioning, as you know, is pretty critical. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being high, where do you think you are in conditioning?
I think I'm at an 8. I think there's always room for improvement. I can be critical of myself as well. I know I've had coaches tell me I'm in shape, but I like to always push myself. I don't ever like to say that I'm just all the way there. I like to have a certain mentality that it's always room to get better.
Okay. How did you hear about this event this weekend?
Actually, Dave contacted me personally. He messaged me on Facebook and told me that he thinks it'll be a great opportunity for me to come down and showcase my talent.
Okay. He also mentioned earlier this morning about possibilities overseas to pursue academics. Is that of interest to you?
It is. I've already earned my undergraduate degree in journalism, so graduate school would definitely be an option.
Great. Last question. You got a lot of teams listening and watching you. What message would you like to offer a potential team right now?
My name is Marcus McDaniel. I'm ready to come work. I'm ready to provide for your team, whatever it is that you need from me. I think I'm a guy that you would really enjoy having on your team. I think that I'm a very good representative on the court as well as off the court. My character really speaks for itself, and my energy and drive on the court, I think I can be a great asset to any one ball club. So.
Good. All right, Marcus, good job. Thanks.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
All right, share with us your name, age, and what position you play.
My name is Levias Roseman, and the position I play is either 2 or 3, and I'm 6'4".
And how old are you?
I'm 20.
Okay. What college did you go to?
I haven't started school yet, so I'm just here to look to either go overseas or start somewhere and get my education.
All right. And what is it you're presently doing now?
Right now I'm working for the summer and hopefully start school in the fall.
Okay. And home life, you single, married, children?
Single.
Okay. If you were to be signed to a job this weekend, what do you think a team would want?
Just a hard-working person that's willing to get everything out and leave it on the floor at all times.
Great. You mentioned about school. If the possibility to play basketball and go to school overseas, would that interest you?
Yes, sir. I will.
Okay, great. Think back to playing high school basketball if you'd like. Think your best teammate is sitting next to you. We're going to make believe, right? And I've asked him to give us 3 positive traits about you. What would he say?
He would definitely say a hard-working person who continues to try to get better at all times and just play the game of basketball. He loves to play the game of basketball at all times.
Okay, good. And if he had to be constructively critical, what do you think? What's one thing he might say?
Shooting. Off the dribble shooting.
All right. Players overseas have obviously got to be adaptable. Adaptability is a key factor to play. Can you think of a scenario playing basketball where you had to adapt?
switching schools in my ninth grade year. I had to adapt to a lot of other things because I came from a big school to a smaller school, and I had to adapt to the players that I was playing with at the time. Their skill set wasn't as high as the other players I played with my other schools, so I had to adapt with them and just try to help them get better.
Are you good to go? Do you have a current passport?
Yeah.
All right. As you know, conditioning is really critical on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being high. Where would you rate your conditioning?
7.
And finally, how did you hear about this weekend, this event?
My assistant coach that coached at my high school got in contact with me and told me about it. And he said this would be a good deal. And I agreed with him. I was like, yeah, I'll go. It sounds like a good deal. He told me the people that were involved with it. So I was like, yeah, it sounds like a go.
Okay, great. That's it. Thank you. All right, send someone.
Good morning.
Share with us all your name, age, and position you play.
My name is Bentley Valdor. I'm 6'2", and I play 2-3.
And how old are you?
I'm 23.
23. Did you attend college?
Well, I did not. I'm in college right now, but I don't play because I go to community college trying to get my grades up. Because I had like a bunch of scholarships, but I couldn't get financial aid due to some immigration issues. So now I had my papers, so that's why I went to community college trying to get my grades up and try to play D2 or D1.
Okay, good. And off the court, home life, single, married, children?
Yes, I'm actually married, no kids.
Okay, good. If you were to be signed this weekend, what do you think a team would want?
Excuse me, can you repeat that for me, please?
If you were to be offered a position this weekend
All right.
overseas, what do you think a team would want?
What do I think the team would want?
What would they want from you?
For me, I mean, pretty much everything. I mean, aggressivity. I mean, I play hard. I'm like a team player. I know I have a lot to offer.
Okay, good. We're gonna make believe that your best teammate from whatever team, could be high school, doesn't matter, that is sitting next to you, and I've asked them to give 3 positive personality traits about you. What do you think they'd say?
Well, confidence and hard worker and team player.
And if I asked them to be constructively critical, what's one thing they would say?
Critical. Critical. Let's see. From what they told me. Let's see.
One area of improvement.
Of improvement. Well, I get along with people, so let me see. From what I can tell, it's. But I gotta improve. I mean, I have to improve, but the worst one would probably be. Well, I hate to lose, so that's one thing. I have to learn how to take a loss.
Okay, good. And players that play overseas, adaptability is key. Can you think of a scenario where you've had to be adaptable on a team?
Adaptable, like, what do you mean by that, sir?
If you had to change your way of doing things, perhaps?
If I had my way of changing things.
Not you had your way. If you had to adapt to a different way of doing things.
Like if someone wanted you to play a different position than what you're used to. Like something like that.
Well, I wouldn't mind. I mean, I'll learn quick, that's my sport, that's what I do. I love the sport, so, I get used to it. You do what you gotta do for your team.
Okay, good. Conditioning, as you know, is very important on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being high. Where would you rate yourself?
9. Nobody's perfect, but.
Okay. And you have a passport?
Yes, sir.
So you're good to go?
Yes, sir.
How'd you hear about this weekend?
Well, I was playing that league at YMCA, and one of the referees saw me, he think I'm pretty good, so he sent me here.
Okay, great. Okay, that's it. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much.
All right.
All right, have a nice morning.
Share with us all your name, age, and what position you play.
My name is Christopher Bowman. My age, I'm 33 years old. And the positions I played were the power forward, small forward, and two guard.
Did you attend college?
Yes, I did. I went to Lehman College in the Bronx.
And when did you graduate?
I graduated in 2004.
Do you remember your GPA?
My GPA graduate was 2.8.
All right. And what are you presently doing?
Presently, right now, besides playing semi-pro in New York, the EDA, Westchester Dutchman, I also tutor at the college I went to school at. I tutor math, actually.
Okay. What's your favorite memory of college basketball?
My favorite memory is basically the road trips, just being around the other teammates, getting to know each other, like brotherhood.
And off the court, home life. You married, single, kids?
Oh no, I have a girl, but I'm not married.
If a team were to sign you this weekend, what do you think they'd be looking for?
More or less, depending on which team I go to, it would depend on what they need. Some teams may need a defensive player who can do other things besides being a rebound. Some teams may need like a swing man and they want to attack the rim, or they may need somebody to score. I basically work with whatever the team wants.
Good. All right. We're going to be a little bit hypothetical. Think back to playing in college. Your best teammate is sitting next to you, and I've asked him to give us 3 positive personality traits about you. What do you think he'd say?
Hard worker, outgoing, and a jokester.
And if I asked him to be constructively critical, what's one thing he would say there?
He would probably say sometimes I need to be a little bit more vocal.
Okay, great. In playing overseas basketball, adaptability is key. Can you think of a scenario in basketball where you've had to become adaptable?
Well, I would have to say that there's been a point where I had to interchange and play from the 3 and then play a power forward. So it's harder playing a guy who's about my height than a guy who's like 3 or 4 inches taller than me. So I've done it many times.
Good. Do you have a current passport?
Yes, I do.
So you're good to go.
Yes, I am.
All right. As you know, conditioning is very, very important. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being high, where would you rate yourself?
I would say 7.
All right. And how did you hear about this weekend?
My coach told me about it. He's the one that got me into the camp.
Great. All right. That's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. Share with us all your name, age, and what position you play.
My name is Emmanuel Lewis. I'm 21 years old. I'm a point guard.
And did you attend college?
Yes.
Graduate?
Yes, sir.
What year?
This year, just graduated.
Just graduated. What was your final GPA?
I think 2.8.
Okay. And what are you presently doing now?
Currently just working and working out. Just in the meantime, between going to combine.
Okay. I'm sure you've got a lot of good memories of college basketball. What was your favorite?
My favorite was probably being the 23rd ranked team this year, DePaul on our home floor.
Great. And off the court, home life. Married, single, kids?
No, I'm single. No kids, no wife, nothing.
Okay. We're going to make believe that your best teammate from college is sitting right next to you, and I've asked him to give us 3 positive personality traits about you. What do you think he would say?
He'd say that I'm a caring guy. I take care of the people who I'm close with. I'm pretty funny, I think, with my friends and the people I'm close to. And say I have a lot of respect for people who have things that are like knowledgeable and that can help me. I respect them and earn respect back.
Good. And if I asked him to give us 1 constructively critical point, what would that be?
That I need to speak up more, be more assertive in certain situations.
Okay, good. You have a current passport,
Yes, sir.
so you're good to go.
I am.
Okay, speaking of good to go, conditioning is obviously is critical. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being high, where would you rate yourself?
Conditioning wise, I'd probably say 10. I'm good to go.
And how'd you hear about this weekend?
I just found it online, looking at different showcase camps and exposure camps, and this looked like a pretty good option.
Good. All right, that's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
One more to go. All right, good morning.
Good morning.
Share with us all your name, age, and what position you play.
I'm Darius Jenkins. I'm 25 and I play the point guard position.
Did you attend college?
I attended college, Seminole State, but the college that I did attend, they didn't have a basketball team for me to try out for. So
At Seminole State, do you recall what your GPA was?
at Seminole State, my GPA was a 3.0.
And what are you presently doing now?
Right now, I actually work currently at a Nike store. I kind of took some time off from school just to help out with my parents and stuff like that. Because recently my dad passed away, so I did have to take time off so I can help my grandmothers, my aunts and stuff cope with that. But I was planning to go back to school in August, and I was majoring in accounting.
Okay. And off the court, home life, married, single, kids?
Right now I am single. I have no kids, but I do have a niece and I do have a nephew, of whom I spend a lot of time with. They do look up to me, so I'm kind of like a role model for them. I do have, I have a younger brother who does play basketball, so me and him, we play a lot. We feed off each other's games, so anything that he can do to help me get better, I take that advice. Anything I can help him do to get better, I give him advice. So.
Okay, good. If you were to be signed this weekend, what do you think a team would want from you?
Mainly just a point guard that's under control, a team leader, a guy who's going to be vocal, who's going to run the team, who's going to run the plays, who's going to take responsibility, and just keep everybody together, just to be that floor general that I am.
Okay. I know you said you attended Seminole State. Coach Baker mentioned earlier this morning about the possibility of pursuing academics and playing ball overseas. Is that something that would interest you?
That would definitely interest me. Because I do really want to get my degree in accounting, because I do want to become a financial auditor. So anything I can do to pursue that dream, I would definitely take a chance.
Okay, great. If you're thinking back to, well, it could be even high school basketball. Your best teammate is sitting right next to you, and I've asked him to just give us 3 positive personality traits. What do you think he'd say?
Of me, charismatic, a leader, and a very humble guy.
And if I asked him to be constructively critical, what's one thing he might say?
People probably tell me that sometimes I tend to kind of dwell on mistakes just a little bit, but I do get better on that. Another thing he would tell me to do is just become more like team oriented. Just sometimes depend on my teammates a little bit more, because sometimes when it becomes a little hard down, I tend to take over just a little bit, just to depend on my teammates a little bit more, and just to be more open with my teammates, just to share my thoughts, just to be just a little bit more family oriented with the teammates.
Do you have a current passport?
Right now, I do not have a passport, but given the opportunity, I could obtain one, yes.
Okay. As you know, conditioning is critical.
Yes, sir.
On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being high, where would you rate yourself?
Right now, I would rate my conditioning right now at a 7.5, honestly. But with improvement and practice and training, that could definitely become better.
Okay, and how did you hear about this weekend?
Well, previously, last January, I attended the combine in last January, and I actually kept in contact with Coach Baker. So we kind of talked about it, and he brought it up to me, and I actually, Coach Barry, he ran into my mom, and he talked to my mom about it. So, and she informed me, so I kept in contact with those 2 guys, and then that's how I found out the information about it.
Okay, good. That's all. Thanks.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Morning.
How you doing?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Okay, good, thank you. All right, share with us all your full name, age, and what position you play.
My name is Brandon Santiago. I just turned 22. I'm a point guard from Orlando, Florida, and I'm half Puerto Rican as well.
Did you attend college?
Yes, sir.
Where?
Went to Lancaster Bible for a year, and then I transferred over to FIU.
And when did you graduate?
Yes, sir. Graduated in 2012. I went to college with 32 credits, so I graduated early.
Good for you. What was your GPA?
3.1.
Great. And what are you presently doing?
Right now, I'm going through workouts. I actually had a workout over in Sacramento with Don Sellers from the Memphis Grizzlies. I signed to play with the New York United in a summer league, and I'm just continuing my basketball career.
Okay. With all the basketball you've played, what's your favorite memory of it?
Favorite memory would have to be winning a state championship here at home in Orlando. My freshman season. That was my first one. That was with a great group of guys, great team. I'll probably carry that with me everywhere I go.
Great. And off the court, home life, married, single, kids?
I have a girlfriend, no kids. I'm a family guy. I love my parents. Try to see them as much as possible, especially my mom. Got a little brother, and that's about it.
If you were signed to a job this weekend overseas, what do you think that team would want from you?
To come in and be able to contribute to what they have already going for them. Basically just run their offense, play defense, high intensity, and bring in my natural abilities that I possess at the moment.
Okay, great. All right, we're gonna be a little bit hypothetical. Make believe your best teammate from school is sitting right next to you, and I'm asking him to describe 3 positive personality traits about you. What do you think he would say?
Giving, caring, and humble.
Okay, good. And if he had to be constructively critical, what one thing would he say?
Basketball-wise, continue working hard and getting your shot a little bit better.
Okay. Obviously, adaptability is critical overseas. Can you think of a scenario in basketball where you've had to become adaptable to a situation or whatever?
Yes, my freshman season in college, I had to actually play some shooting guard, and that was the first. And I was able to adapt pretty well because we had an All-American point guard, and I did pretty well the 6 games that I had to play, and just did what I had to do. Just did my best.
Okay. Do you have a current passport?
Yes, I do. I have an American and Puerto Rican passport.
So you're good to go?
Yes, I am.
All right. As you know, conditioning is really critical. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being high, where would you rank yourself?
9, without a doubt.
Good. And how did you hear about this weekend?
Coach Baker actually contacted me, and he told me to come out, and definitely told me it was a great opportunity, so I wanted to take it.
Good. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, good morning. Good to have you with us. Share with us your name, age, and what position you play.
My name is Anthony Poindexter. I'm 24 years old, and I play shooting guard, small forward, and power forward sometimes.
Okay, what school did you go to, Anthony?
High school?
College.
College, I went to Averett University my first year. Then I went to San Diego City College in California.
Did you graduate from there?
Yes, sir.
What year?
2012.
Good. Do you remember what your GPA was?
I was 2.3.
And what are you presently doing now?
I'm working at a full-time moving company job, doing like household like moves and stuff like that.
Okay, good. Well, I'm sure you've had a lot of great memories of college basketball. Can you think of what your favorite was?
Back in when I was at Averett, we played it was like a rival team. They were Virginia Wesleyan, and it was 8.9 seconds after the game, 4th quarter. The coach put me in the game, and he told me to take the last shot, but I see my man in the corner, so I just held the ball and then like I seen him in the corner, threw it. It was like 2.5 seconds left. He shot it, made it, and we won the whole championship.
Great. And how about off the court? You married, single, kids?
I have no kids. I have a girlfriend, but that's about it.
That's okay.
Yeah.
All right. If you were to be signed this weekend, hypothetically, what do you think a team would be looking for?
Size, somebody who has good basketball IQ, good with people, good with press, and somebody who's just like ready to go.
Okay. All right. Let's think back to college basketball days. We're going to make believe your best teammate is sitting right next to you, and I'm asking him to describe 3 positive personality traits about you. What do you think he'd say?
He'll say I'm a good team player. I'm confident in my game, and I play good defense.
Okay, good. And if he had to say something constructively critical, what do you think? What one thing would you say?
Constructively critical. I might have to get a little bit stronger, but I'm still aggressive on the court.
Okay. All right. Are you good to go? Do you have a current passport?
I'm actually in the process this week when I go back home.
Okay, good. And as you know, conditioning is critical overseas. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being high, where would you rate yourself?
I'll probably say I'm 7.5, 8.
All right. Adaptability is another area that all teams evaluate players. Can you think of a specific instance or scenario in your basketball career thus far where you've had to be adaptable?
I took a charge in my high school game that we advanced to the first round of the playoffs, but I don't really take charges, but I'm a good team player, so if my coach read it up, then I have to perform it.
Okay. And how did you hear about this weekend?
Actually, my dad knows a GM from California. He said Winning Ways has this pro-am tryout down in Orlando. I guess he just wanted me to come in.
Good. All right. Appreciate it. Thanks. How tall are you?
Good morning, sir.
Okay. Share with us all your full name, age, and what position.
My name is Iron Stark, 24 years old, and I play point guard more, but sometimes I play shooting guard as well.
All right. What college did you go to?
Went to St. Thomas Aquinas College.
And did you graduate?
Yes.
What year?
In 2012.
Okay. You remember what your GPA was?
My GPA, this might have been a little embarrassing. I was like a 2.8.
Okay, that's all right. And what are you presently doing?
Presently, I'm just working out. I train kids, and I'm starting my own organization for youth so they can get in, do a lot of basketball workouts, and I'm also playing the ABBL. That's in New York City.
Right. And off the court, single, married, do you have kids?
No, I'm actually getting engaged this month.
Good for you.
Thank you.
All right. If the team were to sign you this weekend, what do you think they'd be looking for?
They'd be looking for a pass first point guard. I can shoot. I really want to get my teammates involved more, but I can definitely shoot as well.
Okay, good. All right, we're going to be a little bit hypothetical. We're pretending that your best teammate from school is sitting right next to you, and I'm asking him to describe you 3 positive personality traits. What do you think they would say?
I'm a good teammate. I'm very social. I try to get everybody from the first guy on the bench to the last guy on the bench, get them involved, because without the team, there's nobody. And I'm fun. I'm funny. So I make practice a little more fun for everybody.
Okay, good. And how about if we asked them to say just one thing that's somewhat critical, constructively?
They would tell me in college I maybe attack a little bit more. I was more of a shooter back in college, so they'd tell me, look, get to the bucket. You're strong enough to get to the bucket, get fouled, get some free throws in.
Okay, now obviously an important part of an evaluation is the player's adaptability.
Yeah.
Can you think of a scenario in basketball where you had to be adaptable?
Yes. I've never been like the star player of any team, so when I did have to take on the role, which was this past year, as a star player, elite scorer, and I had to step up and be a leader, not only just a scorer, a leader, a point guard, and being the youngest person on that team, it was hard to adapt to that, but I did it. I played well. I got Rookie of the Year. Did a lot of good things this year.
Are you good to go? Do you have a current passport?
Yes, I'm good to go. Current passport, everything's good.
All right, from conditioning, which is obviously critical,
Yes.
on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being high, where would you rank yourself?
I would rank myself at a 7. I think there's a lot more work I should do.
Okay, and how did you hear about this weekend?
Dave, actually. I went out to Ireland for a tour, and I met him. We instantly connected, and we just kept speaking throughout the year and throughout the months.
Good. All right, thank you, good for you.
Thank you.
Okay, how you doing today?
I'm good, and you?
Good, thank you. All right, share with us your full name, age, and position.
Lester Hunt, 26, point guard, 2 guard, and 3 guard.
Okay, did you go to college?
Yeah, Northwood University, and I D2 in West Palm with Rolly Massimino.
Did you play with Coach Massimino?
Yep,
That's great. When did you graduate?
in 2010.
Okay, and what are you presently doing?
I'm working security in New York, in Yonkers, New York. Waiting to go back overseas. I had played in Switzerland.
Oh, good. Do you remember at Northwood what your GPA was?
3.3.
And playing at Northwood, especially for a coach like Massimino, I'm sure you have a lot of good memories.
Yes,
What's
sir.
your favorite one?
Running drills and just staying in shape. Actually, some of the drills we did today, we did at Northwood. Brought back memories.
And off the court, single, married, having kids?
Single. I got a kid. I got a son, 4 years old.
Okay. If the team were to sign you this weekend, what do you think they would want from you? What would they expect?
Everything. Hustle. A person that is good off the court or on the court, personality-wise. A good basketball player, in shape, who can score, who's unselfish, as I am. Just a good head on his shoulders, with experience.
Good for you. All right, think back to Northwood days. We're going to have to be a little bit hypothetical. Your best teammate is sitting right next to you, and I've asked him to describe 3 positive personality traits about you. What do you think he'd say?
On the court? Or off?
On or off?
Alright. Good guy, unselfish, and I hustle.
And if we asked him to describe just one, a little bit of constructively critical.
Foul shooting.
Okay. You're good to go. Do you have a current passport?
Yes, sir.
Okay. As you know, adaptability is key. Can you think of a particular scenario in basketball where you've had to be adaptable?
Every situation. Can you explain more? Can you try to explain more?
Yeah.
Can you explain more? What you mean?
Well, like if you had to play for a different coach, maybe a different position.
Yeah, I'm a very coachable. Can fit in any situation. I will do anything the coach asks. I'm not hard to coach. Any
Good
coach
answer.
will tell you that.
All right, conditioning, as you know, is critical. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being high, where would you rate yourself?
8.
Okay. And how did you hear about this weekend?
A coach of mine from a semi-pro team, Coach V. He knows Dave Baker. He, put me
Good.
on.
All right. That's it. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay, how you doing today?
Doing well.
Good. Share with us all your full name, age, and what position you play.
I'm Jeffrey Simpson. I'm 22 years old, just graduated college, and I play shooting guard, small forward.
What college?
Oberlin College in Ohio.
Oh, okay, good. And you just graduated?
Yep, just graduated this spring.
What was your GPA?
I graduated with a 3.2 GPA, double major in economics and political science.
Good for you. What are you presently doing now?
I'm training. I really want to play overseas, so I've just been working out. This is my second combine I've been to. Working a little bit on the side at a restaurant, just so I have some money to pay for these type of things. But I'm all in, trying to play overseas, trying to get a job.
Good for you. All right, thinking back to college, we're going to pretend that your best teammate is sitting next to you, and I'm asking him to describe 3 positive personality traits about you. What do you think he'd say?
I think firstly he'd say I'm a hard worker. I had the reputation I'd be in the gym first, I'd leave last. I think secondly he'd say I'm a leader. I was captain both my junior and senior year. I had a big leadership role throughout my career. And I think third he'd say I'm dependable. I'm a dependable person. I'm there for somebody when they need me. I'm on time to where I need to go.
And if he had to come up with something constructively critical, what do you think he would say?
He'd probably say I talk too much. Sometimes.
All right. That's all right. Okay, adaptability obviously is key for players overseas. Can you share with us any scenario in basketball where you've had to become adaptable?
Yeah, I mean, coming from my high school hometown, Simsbury, Connecticut, it was a very, our high school team, we had very structured offense. We ran the Princeton offense. It was be in this spot at this point in time. And then my first summer I played AAU after my sophomore year. It was a complete change to like a whole different style of basketball where it was just more up and down and a whole different sort of people. So I think it took me some time to adapt to that, but I think I adapted well to that, and I can play different styles of basketball, structured, non-structured. I think I'm adaptable either or.
Do you have, are you good to go? Do you have a current passport?
Yep.
Okay. And last question on conditioning is obviously critical. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being high, where would you rate yourself?
I'd probably say a 9. I've been working out a lot, getting ready for these things. Don't have a lot going on, so I'd say a 9 or a 10. I mean, I feel good. I feel like I'm ready to go.
Good. All right. That's it. Thanks.
All right, thank you.
Okay, how you doing today?
Good, how are you, sir?
Good, thank you. Share with us all your full name, age, and position.
My name is Francis Logan Colston. I go by Logan. 21 years old and shooting guard.
What school did you go to?
University of Central Missouri.
Did you graduate?
No, sir, not yet. 1 year left.
Okay. What are you presently doing?
I am, if nothing comes of the basketball, then I'll be going back to school next fall. If something does come, we'll see what happens.
And do you know your current GPA?
Yeah, my current overall GPA is a 2.6, but my last 2 semesters have been a 3.4.
Okay, playing college basketball thus far, I'm sure you've had a lot of good memories. What's your favorite?
I haven't played college basketball.
Oh, you haven't? I'm sorry, okay. Well, all right, then think back to high school. What's your favorite memory?
My favorite memory of high school basketball was my junior year. We beat our rival team in their gym, and our second best player had just got kicked off the team. I think I had like 40 or something, and we came back and won in overtime against our rival. It was a good game.
Okay. Home life, single, married?
I'm single.
Okay. If you were to be signed by a team this weekend, what do you think they would want from you?
I think they would want 100% effort every practice, every game, complete dedication to the game, which I have, and just being a good teammate and listening to the coaches and trying to get as good as I can.
Good. All right, thinking back to your high school basketball days, your best teammate is sitting right next to you, we'll make him believe. And I'm asking him to give us 3 positive personality traits about you. What do you think he would say?
A reinforcer on the court, encouraging my teammates, hustle player, and a smart player.
Okay, good. And if he had to be constructively critical, what's one thing he would say?
Probably what he would say is I just need to bust my butt on defense more. Most
All
likely.
right. Are you good to go? Do you have a current passport?
Yes, sir. I have a passport.
So you're good to go.
Yes, sir.
Obviously, adaptability is something that's an important part of evaluating a basketball player for pro basketball, especially overseas. Can you think of a scenario in basketball where you've had to be adaptable?
Well, right now, basically anything outside of my high school career, I'm going to have to adapt a lot because when I was in high school, I was pretty much the only guy on my team that knew anything about basketball and didn't have any good teammates. And when I come out here or anywhere else where I'm playing with good players, it's just a very different experience having good teammates with me and facing a team full of good players. So I think this is an example of adaptability right now.
Good. All right. Do you have a current passport?
Yes.
So you're good to go.
Yes.
And conditioning also is rather critical. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being high, where would you rank yourself?
Well, I wasn't really too sure coming into this thing. I didn't really have anything to compare myself to, but I'd say based off the little drills we did, the running, maybe like an 8.
Okay.
So.
Good. And how'd you hear about this weekend?
I just looked it up on Google. I just looked up European Overseas Tryouts 2014 United States and found it and
Good.
emailed Coach Dave.
Appreciate it. All right. Thank you very much. How you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Good. Share with us all your full name, age, and what position you play.
Jamal Newman, 28, point guard.
And go to college?
Yes, sir.
Where at?
Claflin University in Orangeburg, South Carolina.
And did you graduate?
Yes, sir.
What year?
2009.
What are you presently doing?
Right now, I'm working out and working at Home Depot.
Okay. When you graduated, do you recall what your GPA was?
Yes, sir. 3.0.
Okay. I'm sure you had a lot of good memories of college basketball. What was your favorite?
Winning the conference championship, regular season championship in 2009, my senior season.
Great. And off the court, single, married, any children?
Single, no children.
Let me ask you this. If you were offered a position this weekend, if you were actually signed this weekend, what do you think the team would want from you?
To come in, be a leader, and run their team.
And if we're going to be a little bit hypothetical. Make believe your best teammate is sitting right next to you, and I've asked him to name 3 positive personality traits about you. What would they say?
Hard worker, confident, loyal.
And if I asked them to name something constructively critical, what would they say?
Tends to get down sometime himself.
Okay, good. Players overseas obviously have to be adaptable. Can you think of a scenario where you've had to be adaptable in basketball? James, maybe a different style of play, different position.
Yes, sir. Coming to college, it was strictly structured. You know, my coach wanted us to run a set every time up and down the court. And I was used to pushing the ball, but I adapted to that style of play.
All right. And you have a current passport?
Yes, sir.
So you're good to go?
Yes, sir.
All right. Conditioning, as you know, is really critical. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being high, where would you rate yourself?
Right now, 7.
All right. And how'd you hear about this weekend?
I contacted Brittany, and she told me about it.
Okay, good. That'll do it. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. How you doing this afternoon?
Good.
Good, good. Share with us all your full name, age, and position you play.
My name is Edward Waite. I'm 24. I can play 3, 4, and 5.
Okay, and what college did you go to?
Monmouth University.
New Jersey?
Yep.
And what year did you graduate?
2013.
Do you remember what your GPA was?
I finished with a 2.9.
Good. What are you presently doing now?
Training little kids, teaching them how to play basketball. Also train older people, ages like doesn't matter what age you are. I do personal training.
Okay. You're also playing basketball now,
Yeah.
semi-pro, right?
Yes.
What league?
The ABL.
Good. All right, well, I'm sure you've had a lot of good memories of college basketball. Can you think of what your favorite was?
I think my favorite memory of college was when we played not Villanova, but Vanderbilt. I had like 16 and 8, and they were a top team in the country at the time, and we didn't win, but we played them really close for the whole game.
Good. And off the court, home life, married, single, kids?
Single. I don't have any kids. I live at home with my mom and my dad.
All right, if you were offered a position this weekend overseas, what do you think they'd want from you? What would they expect?
I think they just want me to be successful. You know, they support me 100% with the things that I want to do in life, and
the team I'm talking about.
What the
team would expect.
I think they would expect for me to be a team player, depending on what they want from me. You know,
Right.
I'm a team player, so I do what is expected of me as well as what's best for the team. So if you want me to be the 5-man, I'll be the 5-man. If you want me to be the 4, 4. If you want me to be the water boy, I'll do whatever. You know, I just want to play basketball for a living.
Good answer. All right, we're gonna be a little bit hypothetical. Your best teammate from school is sitting right next to you, and I've asked them to give us 3 positive personality traits about you. What would they say?
Trustworthy, giving, caring.
Good, that's 3 good ones. And if they had to be a little bit constructively critical, what's one thing they might say?
I'm trying to think about a negative. I guess at times I can be too giving, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm aggressive, but sometimes I'm not as aggressive as I need to be.
Okay, obviously adaptability is an important aspect of a player's game to play overseas. Can you think of a scenario in basketball where you had to be adaptable?
Yeah, when the 5-man is in trouble and I'm playing like 3 or something like that, then, you know, coach will put me at the 5 and you got to adapt to, you know, even if you're playing against a 7-footer, you still got to guard him, you know, so.
Right.
Yeah, I'm very adaptable, you know.
Do you have, are you good to go? You have a current passport?
Yeah.
Okay. Conditioning obviously is critical. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being high, where would you rate yourself?
I say like 7.5. I think I need to lose 10 pounds and that'll put me where I need to be.
Okay. And how did you hear about this weekend?
My agent actually told me about it.
Good. Okay, well, we appreciate it. Thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, thank you. How are you?
Good, thanks. All right, share with us all your full name, age, and position.
My name is Edward Chua. I'm 29 years old and I'm a shooting guard.
And attended college?
I did culinary school actually. So I didn't. The school I went to was a straight trade school, so we didn't have any basketball teams or anything.
Okay. What are you presently doing?
I'm working for the city of Toronto, working as a basketball instructor. I also do coaching with a nonprofit group. It's called BeFit in Toronto, and we work with basketball kids, volleyball athletes, and soccer players as well.
Good. What about off the court? Married, single? Do you have
I'm
children?
single. Yeah.
Single?
Single. Yeah.
Okay. If you were to be signed by a team, let's say this weekend, what do you think they would expect from you?
My 100% of me and my time and effort. 100% of my time and effort.
Mm-hmm.
100% heart.
Okay. Adaptability is key for players overseas. Can you think of a scenario in basketball where you've had to be adaptable?
When I haven't had an opportunity to touch the ball, I've had to set screens or do the little things like chase the balls down, like rebound, make an extra effort on defense, just doing the little things that bring a team together and
Okay.
help a team.
Good. Do you have a current passport?
Yes, I do.
So you're good to go?
Yep.
All right. Conditioning is another critical factor. Out of a scale of 1 to 10, where would you rank yourself?
Probably right now I feel like I'm at a probably 8.5 out of 10 or 9.
All right. And how did you hear about this weekend?
I learned about it through the EuroLeague email through Winning Ways. Yeah.
Good. Okay, my man. Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, how we doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. Share with us all your full name, age, and what position you play.
My name is Dwayne Proudlove. I am 26 years old and I play the point guard.
And did you attend college?
I did attend college, Northern University in Michigan. I was registered my first year and then I didn't play afterwards.
Okay. What are you presently doing now?
Presently I work for Honda Canada. I have a daughter. And yeah, I train with Tesla Academy basketball, the Serbian coach back home, so I'm doing that right now.
Okay. So you off the court, personal life. You have a child?
I do have a daughter, yeah.
Okay. If you were to be signed this weekend, what do you think the team would expect from you?
Leadership, basically a good attitude, and coachability.
Okay. Adaptability is something that's also critical to play overseas basketball. Can you think of a scenario in basketball where you've had to become adaptable?
Yeah, I mean, when you go play other places that you're not used to, you have to learn to adapt to different cultures. We're playing with different people, different playing styles, so that's basically what I've had to adapt to in the basketball world.
And would you say you're good to go? Do you have a current passport?
I do have a current passport.
Okay, good. And conditioning is another critical aspect of a player. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being high, where would you rank yourself?
I'll give myself an 8.5.
Okay, good. And how'd you hear about this weekend?
I got the email from Winning Ways Pro.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thanks very much.
All right, thank you.
Good job. Just send someone in. How many more do we have out there to have? How you doing today?
I'm doing good today.
Good, good. Share with us all your full name, age, and position.
My name is Kirill Atanasov. I'm 23 years old and I'm playing as a guard, point guard or shooting guard.
Did you go to college?
I graduated in Bulgaria in a four-year university and now I'm studying my master and I'm done with the first semester in educational management.
So that's what you're presently doing? Going for your master's?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. I know with all the basketball you've played, you've had some good memories. What can you think of as your favorite?
It's a good question. Probably all the friends I make back in the years, that's the best. All these travels, teams, losing game, winning games, but friends, that's it. I think.
Good. If you were offered a position this weekend, what do you think a team would expect from you overseas? What would you bring to a team?
They would expect from me to give all of me, like more than 100%, to be a good example in the court, off the court, to play better than the local players. And just to be a great example.
And
great person.
are you good to go? Do you have a passport?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay, you have a current passport. Adaptability is a real key factor in evaluating players. Can you think of a situation in basketball where you've had to be adaptable?
Yes, I could say I'm adaptable. I'm very adaptable in the situations, not only in basketball but in life situations.
Okay, good. And conditioning is another important aspect. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being high, where would you rank yourself?
In a current moment?
Yes.
3 or 4, probably 3, because I'm Right now I'm working 2 jobs, full shifts. In Massachusetts, Nantucket, Massachusetts, I'm driving a taxi and then working in a restaurant in the nighttime. Went in the gym once per week, and another time just running on the beach, or doing some bench, or doing what can I do, whatever, just to trying to keep myself in shape.
Good. Okay, thanks.
Thank you very much.
Good job. How you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Good, good. Share with us all your complete name, age, and what position you play.
My name is Rodney Timothy Williams Jr. I am currently 25 years old, and I am combo guard, 2-1 position.
And did you attend college?
Yes, after high school, I went to Kent State University, then transferred to Western Illinois University.
And that's where you graduated from?
Yes.
What was your GPA, do you remember?
My GPA was around 3.2.
And aside from training and whatnot, what else are you doing now, presently doing?
I'm actually working for my brother-in-law's company as a pharmaceutical company. I'm a general manager there.
And with all the basketball you've had, can you think of what your favorite memory might be?
My favorite memory would have to be probably in Kent State. We went to our conference tournament. As far as went to the finals, but we lost. So that was probably, it was a really good memory. It's probably the best atmosphere I've played in so far.
If you were offered a position overseas this weekend, for instance, what do you think would be expected? What would you bring to a team overseas?
Well, I would bring my defensive mindset, because most of the time I have a mismatch. I'm longer and bigger than my opponent. And I'll also just bring a good attitude. I'm just a lovable guy, always happy, just bring a lot of energy to the team, teammate chemistry, and just, overall good teammate.
Playing overseas, players have to be adaptable. Can you think of a scenario where you've had to be adaptable in basketball?
Yes. In college, I played pretty much the 4 through the 1 position at times. Defend the 4 through the 1. So I'm a very versatile player. I pride myself on being able to guard the point guard as well as a power forward whenever the coach needs me.
Okay, good. And are you good to go? Do you have a current passport?
Yes, I have a current passport. I'm ready to go anytime, any place, anywhere.
All right, good for you. Conditioning, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being high, where would you rank yourself?
I will honestly rank myself probably at a 7.5 right now. To me, conditioning, I want to be in the best shape where I can go 100%, basically the whole game. And I'm not quite there yet, but I'm planning to be there very soon.
Good for you. How'd you hear about this weekend?
Dave Baker told me about it, told me it was a great camp. So I wanted to come out here, check it out, and hopefully I can get a chance to play professionally.
Good. All right, well, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Good job. How are we doing this afternoon?
I'm doing great.
Good, good. Share with us all your complete name, age, and what position you play.
My name is Jesse Daniels. I'm 23 years old and I'm a combo guard.
And what college did you attend?
I attended Marist College, the D1 college. I was practicing with the team for about 2 years until the coach changed.
And did you graduate from there?
No, I'm still a sophomore currently, and I'm taking my talents to another school or possibly overseas school.
Okay. What kind of GPA do you have?
I had a 2.9 GPA, earned 5 academic scholarships, and I won a community award scholarship as well.
You know, you mentioned academics. Are you have an interest in the academic opportunities overseas and playing?
I would love to play, academically overseas and play at the same time. That'd be a dream come true.
Okay, good. If you were signed this weekend, actually offered a position, what do you think a team would want from you? What would they expect?
I think a team will want, explosiveness, my heart, and a willing mind to learn.
Good. And off the court, you single, married, do you have children?
I'm currently single at the time.
All right. Let's make believe that your best teammate is sitting next to you. and I'm asking him to give us 3 positive personality traits about you. What do you think he'd say?
They'll say my leadership, my hustle, and my ability to rise above the rim and get the team going.
And if he had to say something constructively critical, one thing, what would it be?
Usually I listen to the coach and what the coach has to say. At this point in my life, I'm really young, and if I was to criticize somebody, the best advice I can give them is to play hard, or if I see that they, missing an assignment, I can encourage them to get to the spot quicker.
How about if someone were to criticize you?
If someone was to criticize me,
what would they say?
if someone was to criticize me, they'll probably, I don't know what they would say. They probably, depending on the game, depending on the situation, will probably determine what they'll probably say about me. But I work hard to be an all-around complete player. So if any criticism, I'll take it to heart. I think it's a blessing.
Okay. And you're good to go? You have a passport?
I'll definitely get a passport this summer.
All right. And conditioning-wise, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being high, where are you?
At this point, I'll have to say I'm around an 8. I currently go to North Star training program. It's a performance enhancing program that I've been doing for a few years. When the opportunity came for the Euro camp, it was a surprise, but I'm here and I'm ready.
Good. And how did you hear about this weekend?
Well, my whole life I've been playing basketball, and I shot a lot of workout tapes. It's just me, working every day of my life. I get up at 5 in the morning to work, and I noticed with other athletes, I've been flying under the radar for a while. I noticed with other athletes that they're showing the world what they're doing. So I put a lot of my workouts online. I encourage a lot of people. I'm a very inspiring person. So Coach Baker, he caught wind of me and contacted me, and we got to talking, and I felt like this is something I should definitely do for me, my family, and my experience in life.
Okay, good. All right. That's it. Good job.
Thank you.
How are we doing this afternoon?
Doing great. I feel good.
Feel good. All right, share with us all your complete name, age, and what position you play.
My name's Nate Richardson. I'm 26, and I'm point guard.
And did you go to college, Nate?
Yeah, I went to Rocky Mountain. My first 2 years, I went to junior college in California, Citrus College. We won state, and then I transferred to Rocky Mountain College in Montana and won national championship.
Did you graduate from there?
Yes.
What year?
2010.
Do you recall what your GPA was?
About 2.7 maybe. I think so.
And what are you presently doing?
What do I presently do? I work with disability. I majored in sociology.
Okay. And off the court, single, married, children?
I'm single. Single, no kids. Yeah.
Okay. If you were to be offered a position and actually signed, like say this weekend, what do you think a team would want or expect from you?
I think first they would want, first thing would be leadership, being a good leader. Also a person that, gets little things done as well as being a point guard. You got to lead the team and, do the little things, because, you're going to have your two guards and, the threes and the centers. So you just need someone, just piece everything together, like the glue, glue the team.
Okay. Let's make believe that your best teammate from college is sitting right next to you, and I'm asking him to give us 3 positive personality traits about you. What would he say?
Charismatic, I'm energetic, and I'm a good leader.
And if we wanted him to share with us something constructively critical?
Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't shoot the ball when I need to shoot the ball. Sometimes I'm a little more passive than usual. Sometimes.
Okay. To play basketball professionally overseas, you've got to be adaptable. Can you think of any scenario in the game of basketball where you've had to be adaptable?
Okay. The point guard usually doesn't, guard like a two guard or maybe even a three, and I have to get off my position because I'm a better defender than say the two guard or the three guard, and I have to guard like the leading scorer.
Okay. And you good to go? You have a passport?
Yes.
Conditioning on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being high, where would you rate yourself?
7. I would say 7, 8. I think there's always room for improvement with everything.
Sure. And how did you hear about this weekend?
Coach Dave. Coach Dave, he hit me up. I had hit him up like a couple months ago, and he had told me about this.
Great. All right, my man. That's it. Thanks. How you doing today?
Doing all right, sir. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thanks. Thanks for being here with us. Share with all of us your full name, age, and what position you play.
My name is Alan McClain. I'm 26, and I play point guard and two guard.
And what college did you go to?
I went to Bethel University. It's in McKenzie, Tennessee.
Did you graduate from there?
Yes, I graduated in 2013.
Good. Do you remember your final GPA?
My final GPA was 3.2.
3.2?
Uh-huh.
Good. I'm sure if you played college basketball that you had a lot of good memories. What's your most favorite?
My favorite memory was the last game we played. It was our rival game, and it was a conference game, and it was to clinch our #1 spot in the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And I had at least like 25 points and 10 assists, and all of my other teammates were like above 15 points a game. Well, 15 points that game, and man, we just celebrated after that. And then it was a rival game, so the school was like right down the street from us.
And I'm sure it's good, great memory.
Yeah.
What? Let me ask you this: a little bit off the court. What are you presently doing?
Presently, I'm working out with my trainer, Scott Mason, in Memphis, Tennessee, and I have 2 jobs that I work. I work at Memphis Salvation Army, and I work at FedEx, so that's what I do off the court.
And home life? Are you single, married, children?
Single, nothing but a girlfriend, so I guess that's single. So
you're single.
Yeah, and I have no kids, and yeah, that's just about it.
Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to hypothetically, I'm going to ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
When you were in college, all right? Think about this now.
All right.
We're going to pretend that your best teammate is sitting right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm asking him to give me 3 positive personality traits about you. What are 3 things you think he'd say?
The 3 things he would say is very positive. He'd say I'm encouraging, and he'll say I always keep a smile on my face. I'm always laughing, trying to laugh away all pain. So
good. And to follow, I would ask him, okay, great. Constructively, tell us one thing, somewhat constructive criticism. What one thing do you think he would say?
One thing constructive he would say is that I kind of slacked up on my work towards the end of the semester when I was in school, and he'll just tell me to push harder. Don't stop just because you're comfortable.
Okay,
just
good. As you can imagine, as you know, adaptability is really critical as far as playing overseas. Can you think of a situation in basketball where you've had to be adaptable?
I had to be adaptable with when I transferred schools. I was at Belhaven in Jackson, Mississippi, and I had to transfer to Bethel in McKenzie, Tennessee. And that adaptation was kind of tough coming in with a new coach, and the coach wanted this for me, and I gave him that, so I had to readjust on what I was doing. So I had to go harder on defense, had to limit my shots, had to get my other teammates involved, and shoot open shots. So that's how I adapted.
Okay, good. Let's say for the sake of argument that a team has a lot of interest in you and is seriously considering signing you this weekend. What message would you give them?
The message I would give them, I tell them that I'm ready, but I have many questions to ask them before, go ahead and try to sign a contract.
Okay. And speaking of ready, do you have a current passport?
Yes, I do.
So you're good to go?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Another very important aspect of playing professionally overseas is being in really good condition. The conditioning is important.
Mm-hmm.
On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being high, where would you rate yourself?
Condition-wise, I would rate myself at a 9.
At a 9?
Yes. Still more room for improvement. Still can get better. Still can get quicker. And all of that, have more endurance. So, yeah, I rate myself a 9.
Okay, great. Last question. What message would you like to give out there to the teams that are listening and watching you?
The message I'd like to give out is I'm ready to play. I'm ready to be the person that you need on your team. If you need a point guard, I'm that great point guard. If you need a 2 guard, I'm that great 2 guard. I'm willing to do whatever I need to do to make our team win.
Okay, good. All right, thanks. That'll do it. Good job.
All right, thank you.